Okay. Okay. What are the list of things or objectives that need to be followed before pricing? We have this list. Survival. Expansion of market. Ruling the market. Market for the innovation. Then. So we have discussed all this to make this more short and more easier to understand. Pricing is nothing but you have to consider all the aspects so that you should not price too high, so that your customers are feeling the prices of the product are too high, or else at the same time you should not price too low to your product so that you cannot reach the adequate profit margin. So your price should be fixed and adequate, that should meet your competitor analysis, your profit margin. At the same time it should also satisfy the customer needs and expectation. So your product should be as per a convenient product or buyer-friendly product. So that is what a pricing is done. So today in this class we will be discussing about pricing policy. Pricing policy is nothing but a certain strategy or a framework that you are fixing in regard to fix an appropriate price for a product. There are few strategies or few techniques to make your product to reach your customers much better through effective pricing strategies. So we will be discussing on various pricing strategies that will be more effective for a business people or a marketer, so that this product can be still more better inside the market. These are the pricing strategies. What strategies shall be used in order to make an effective pricing policy is focused. Are you clear with this? So we are starting with the set of pricing policies. So these are the various types of pricing policies: cost-plus pricing, price premium, penetration, competitive pricing, value-based pricing, psychological pricing, and bundle pricing. So initially we will be discussing about these four types of pricing. So first we starting with cost-plus pricing. Any idea about this? I can get this from the name.
The cost will include salary or wage for the people working for the organization. It will include the products, the wastage cost, and all types of costs. It might also contain the electricity bill in few cases, electricity, raw materials.
Any other idea? Okay. Anything else? So cost-plus pricing is nothing but you are fixing certain percentage of profit to your product. You will be having a production cost. With your production cost, you are adding a sum of a product profit percentage. That is called as a cost-plus pricing. This is also termed as market pricing. You are fixing an extra additional value as a profit percentage to your production cost. That is called as market pricing. To make it more easier to understand, see the formula for calculating cost-plus pricing is that selling price is equal to cost plus market value. Market value is the set of profit percentage that you are fixing to your product. So now let us assume my production cost of a product is 100 rupees. I am fixing the market value to my product is 20%. So 20% of 100 is 20. So my selling price will be cost plus market value 120 rupees. Are you clear with this? This is called as cost-plus pricing method. In this pricing method, you are fixing a certain percentage as profit or a market value to your product in order to raise the profit percentage or in a fixing the price. So that will give you an additional profit to your business. You are setting a profit percentage initially and determining the price. That is called as a cost-plus pricing. Are you clear with this? So for example, for manufacturing a pen, my cost is 3 rupees. So I am are introducing a product into a market with a high rate. Initially, you are introducing a product in a high rate, and gradually, as days moves on, as new additional features are coming, this product will be moving down. So I will be reducing my price to sell that product. Are you all clear? Initially, my product have good features, good models, good reputation in the market. So I will be increasing the product with a high rate. There will be a certain number of customers for my product as it has a unique feature. Later, gradually, as competition rises up, there will be a new products coming into a market. This product will be going down. Selling will be going down. What strategy that will I do? I will reduce the price. So that is called as a price view. So that my product will also sell in that time. People who prefer at low price will buy. Are you all clear? This is a price giving method. And second method is market penetration. Penetration process or market penetration. It is nothing but opposite to price giving. If penetration pricing, we are introducing a product in a low rate. Initially, we will be introducing a product in a low rate. Later, gradually, as our market share is increasing, we will be increasing the rate. So, this is a strategy where I am introducing my product in a low rate to increase my profit, to gather new customers. So, where this kind of a penetration process will be helpful in the sense when a new product, in a product life cycle, we have saw various products in introduction stage, both maturity and decline. So, those products in the introduction stage can use penetration pricing policy. So that those kind of product will reach the customers still more and the market price will be increased. Are you all clear? The product that is newly launched into a market can use a penetration pricing, that they can introduce a product at low price, so large number of buyers will be getting into it. Whereas for price giving, the product in both stage can use price giving process. So that will be helpful for them to connect with their customers and attract new customers as well. Are you all clear? Any doubts so far? Okay. Now moving on to competitive pricing. Competitive pricing is nothing but the pricing is based on your competitors' move or competitors' strategy. We are analyzing what our competitors are currently fixing to the product. As I said from the beginning of your marketing classes, it is not that always we will be only a monopoly person inside the market. Our product will not always be a monopoly one. So there will be a number of competitors using same kind of a product that we are producing. In this regard, we will be analyzing the current market situation and competitor analysis to find out what is the rate that they are fixing. For example, I am giving a new feature of my pen with and interesting features and colorful, attractive packing. So I am introducing a new pen into a market. So what will I do in order to fix a price to that pen as per competitive pricing? What will I do is that I will analyze all my competitors. What are the prices that they are fixing? So I will look on to my production cost and I will look on to balance it and fix a price. Based on the competitor's action, I will be fixing Clear? So next we will be discussing on the